What's good, everybody? I'm Johnny Danger.
I'm Jesse Wheeler.
And we are
the Dangerous Dudes. All right, we're at Polar Shot Driving Range in Endwell, New York today, taking the show on the road for episode number 10. The topic we are going to hit on today, we're going to continue on with the Mount Rushmore theme. This is our Mount Rushmore of songs that make us happy, 10 out of 10 every time we hear it. And I'm going to go first. Number one is, this is the one that's not going to surprise anyone. It's Kiss, Deuce, live, Winterland. The song is amazing. The energy the band has for this performance is absolutely at the top of their game. You can tell they're hungry. The performance is dynamic, electric, and it just makes me feel great every time I listen to it. It's definitely 10 out of 10. It would be 11 if we could go that high. All right, now watch me hit this drive, George W. style. Oh, I made it 130.
All right, so my top 4 Mount Rushmore 10 out of 10 songs, these aren't my favorite songs of all time. They're just songs that I acknowledge are 10. I'll start right off the bat with my number 1 is I'll Wait by Van Halen.
Nice.
There is just something about the tone of David Lee Roth's voice, those keyboards, the amazing drum sound from Alex Van Halen. It's got such a mood and such a feel to it. The lyrics are incredible.
Is she so real? It's so hard to tell.
It's so hard to tell from just a magazine. You just smile and the picture sells. Look what that does to me.
Amazing.
Amazing song, and definitely on my Mount Rushmore of 10 out of 10s. Now watch me hit this drive. Now, time to send this son of a bitch home.
Sounded great. Nice.
That's what we like to call in the business a full send. I recently made the switch after 22 years from Verizon to Mint Mobile.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like,
even if it was like 10 times more, it probably still was worth it just to give Verizon the finger, right?
it's like my bill's like 300% less than Verizon, and my phone still does stuff like, you know, make
Everything.
phone calls.
Right. Verizon has this arrogance to them that it's like 20 years ago and they still have this dominant network. Well, it's like,
So
newsflash.
Get this. I go in, and now when you make a cancellation, they just give you a transfer code, and they get you the hell out of the store.
Yeah.
So they give you a transfer
They
code,
don't want you
and
talking to the other customers and
Right.
swaying them.
so they get you out of the store, and you got to call customer service for Verizon. Right. And you know what they're going to try to do? They're going to try to retain you.
Right.
But this is how they tried to retain me. I'll let you take your shot.
Oh, shit. That was bad.
They say, hey, we see you've been a loyal customer for 22 years. We're prepared to offer you $10 off per line for you to stay. $10 off. You know what I pay
Right.
Mint Mobile per month? $20
Because
a
on the
month.
other end of the phone, they're like holding up the finger.
After 22 years,
I know.
we're prepared to offer
This
you
is what you're
$10
worth.
off
This is
per
what you're
month.
worth to us.
It's like, nah, you guys clearly need the money more than I do. Why don't you just hang on to that $10?
That was like when I finally cut the cord with all things Spectrum.
Oh,
They go through like every possible length. For a while, it was a scam. Like Brendan and I would do every year. You would call and be like, I'm switching. And they'd be like, well, we'll give you this. We'll give you $50 off a month. Or like one year, you got the Sunday ticket for free.
now that's a good
And
deal.
it's like, okay, so it was like clockwork. It's time to call and get my discount from these suckers. Well, then they caught on to it. And they're like, I remember calling one year and like, I'm getting switched. And they're like, basically like, okay, see ya. I'm like, you're not going to offer me anything to stay? And they're like, no. And
We feel like we can do better.
And I was like, bye. I hung up because I wasn't actually prepared to leave at that point. So now I'm like super mad and did leave. And when I finally, so I switched internet first, kept the cable. And when I finally cut the cord on the cable for the very last time, man, this lady, she was like, you would think that like her last name was Spectrum. She was like pissed, like giving me a hard time, saying, why would you do that? Like, why wouldn't I do it? Like, YouTube TV is better, it's cheaper, and I'm sick and tired of giving you guys money. You've been ripping me off for years with the stupid internet because they had a monopoly. Well, now they don't because there's fiber in our Greenlight put fiber in.
Right. So same thing with me. I switched from Frontier to our local cable company, Hafley. They have fiber.
Yeah.
Fiber's a lot better than DSL.
Yeah.
I work from home often. You know what you need when you work from home? A good internet
Fast
connection.
internet.
It would go, if there was a stiff wind, you could guarantee we'd be out of internet for like 2 days. Like one gust of wind was equal to 2 days without internet.
DSL is just a notch up from the old AOL dial-up, like phone line
From
modem.
net zero.
Right.
From like a 1-800
Remember the
collect
noise
card?
the modem used to make when you were like trying to connect to the internet? You'd be like, I'm going to go on the internet tonight. It was like 15 minutes before you could actually do
I'm going to go on the
anything.
internet tomorrow.
Right, so I got to fire it up now. Song number 2, it is a video. I watch all the videos. That's what makes these extra special to me, is Don't Go Back to Rockville by REM. It's an acoustic live performance from the early days, from when the song first came out. Super playful. They're like messing around in some like green room or something like that. Michael Stipe is playing like drums using an acoustic guitar. Mike Mills playing guitar in it. And the performance is just, that's the way that song was intended to be sang and performed. It's just absolutely perfect. It feels like almost like you're hanging out at a campfire and REM happens to be there playing Don't Go Back to Rockville. Probably not even my favorite REM song. REM's a special band to me, but that song and that performance is absolutely perfect. Mickey Ficky.
I don't know where that went, but it did not stay long.
Oh God. Well, congratulations for
Yeah,
the breakup with Verizon.
it felt good. That felt good.
I gotta get a good one here. Not getting enough lift on it.
My second Mount Rushmore 10 out of 10 song is by Tears for Fears, Everybody Wants to Rule the World.
Nice.
That song is spectacular in every way. The mood, the feel, very nostalgic, very 80s, very well written. The lyrics are amazing. The production's incredible. The chimey keyboard intro, it just gets me every time. And the way I rate a true 10 out of 10 is no matter how many times I've heard it, I'm not changing the channel when it comes on. Like I'll keep it rolling. Great song, great band. Check it out. And now another 10 out of 10.
Sounded good.
I'm glad we don't have drones following our every move.
No kidding.
We don't need that kind of exposure.
Not yet.
All right. So I was trying this thing. It seems really kind of simple, but there's this right shoulder dip, dude. So it's like here it addressed, and then right here, just kind of like that, you know, that tilt downward. And it just, now of course I'll completely botch this shot. Like that.
Like clockwork.
But it usually helps. Just a little shoulder dip, like an uppercut.
That's what I do with my drive.
It really works with the driver with the ball up on the
Not
tee.
getting any lift. This is why this is good before going back and playing around. Like, I hadn't gotten any practice in yet this year. We just went out there and played cold.
We should do this again.
Yeah.
Before we go back out with Matthew.
There you go. All right, third spot on my Mount Rushmore, third song. Just keeping up with our Doc Gooden curveballs for you today is the Grateful Dead Bird Song, live 1972 Renaissance Fairgrounds in Oregon. It's such an amazing performance. I like the Grateful Dead. They're not one of my favorite bands, but I stumbled across this song one late night where you're, going down rabbit holes where YouTube is just suggesting videos, and it's them live at some festival in the early 70s. It's got this amazing vibe, and I had never heard that song before. It's a really interesting songwriting. It's like 12 minutes long. It's got all kinds of long parts, all the classic Grateful Dead stuff. And there's just something about the combination of the song and the video that goes along with it, the live performance. It makes me feel like I'm there. Obviously, this was before I was born, but it's almost like a time machine. It's very special to me, and that makes me feel great. If I'm feeling down or tired or something, I'll sit in bed and watch that song, and it lights up my day for sure. So here we go. I'm going for it. I'm going for it, Clark. Came out of my stance, but
That was explosive.
it launched it.
All right, so third on the Mount Rushmore of 10 out of 10 songs for me is from 1984 by a band from LA called Rat.
Oh, nice.
And the song is Round and Round. That song is the definition of a banger. That's what the era was all about. Good songwriting, catchy hooks, big choruses, amazing guitar work by Warren DeMartini. Stephen Pearcy has a really unique, raspy, cool voice. That song just gets it started for me every time. Just puts me in a good mood. Makes me think about a simpler time when I was a kid, watching MTV and just imagining what it would be like to live life on the Sunset Strip.
Dreaming of being a rock star.
Dreaming of being a rock star, living here in Podunk, upstate New York. So, Rat, Round and Round is my number 3 Mount Rushmore 10 out of 10.
Send it.
And now for the trifecta.
There you go. Nice shot.
That actually was a good shot.
Yeah, it was. That's what she said.
I think that went, what, 450?
At least. Last but not least, fourth position on my Mount Rushmore is Age of Machine by Greta Van Fleet.
Very nice.
The video is unbelievable, goes really well with the song, but the song itself to me is well written a song as you could possibly get. I really like that band. We got to see them live in Kentucky at festival with Pearl Jam, which was an amazing experience. And in many ways, they were as good as Pearl Jam live. They really lit the place up, literally and figuratively.
Yeah.
But that song it just takes you on this journey. It tells a story. And my favorite part is
The motorcycles through the tunnel.
It hits the first chorus, the motorcycles through the tunnel, and then he hits that guitar solo, which is just a nasty guitar solo. It's not like a face melter. It's just really perfectly played. It's placed perfect in the song, and I just think that song flows so well and just puts a smile on my face every goddamn time. I love it.
It's a masterpiece.
It absolutely is. Here we go.
Speaking of masterpieces,
Watch this one. Here we go, baby.
Home run.
Grand slam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, he's disabled, so he need to get close. Okay. Sorry.
I didn't realize that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a long walk
We
for
usually
me.
drive next to the green.
Just if I can let you pull like over here.
Oh,
Okay, we
absolutely.
can do that.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was wet or not because it's been raining nonstop.
Usually we have stuff like driving back.
Oh, okay.
Right on.
All right. Thank you, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Well, it's cool to have somebody actually managing the range. He was cool. You got
that all
he's
recorded.
disabled. Like, hey, my friend's disabled jerk. How do you feel about yourself now?
Yeah.
Huh? Are we recording?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Maybe next time we'll park like right here.
Maybe next time you'd be a little bit more sensitive to other people's
Oh my
challenges. Oh God.
Yeah, that's great.
Here we go.
Chair's a little close.
Oh, it feels so good. Why can't I do that with my 7-iron, Jesse? Because it's not up on a tee?
Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
shoot, that was terrible.
If you're taking notes at home, you want to do something different
Those
than that.
geese are like busting my balls. It's like, what is wrong with that guy?
Like, nice shot.
It's like, dork. This is your first time playing? Oh my goodness. How
Have
about
you ever-
that one, geese?
Have you ever farted during a drive?
Probably.
I did one. I did last time we played. It was really distracting.
I am 50, so like that shit starts just happening.
Oh, that was terrible.
Sorry, I was talking to you.
Yeah.
back then.
That was going to be my best drive ever. That was nice. Oh boy. Well, you took the training wheels off that bike. All right, last but not least for me on my Mount Rushmore 10 out of 10 songs is by a band from Buffalo, New York, the Goo Goo Dolls, Name. When I first heard that song, it was 1994-ish, 95-ish. I'm a little hazy on the exact year it came out, but it's one of those. And first thing I said out loud was, who the hell is this?
Yeah.
But it just takes you on this like emotional journey, and it's very melancholy and sad, but kind of uplifting. Really well constructed, amazing jangling guitars. Goo Goo Dolls are not my favorite band by any means, but that song is a 10 out of 10.
The way the acoustic guitar is recorded is really, really delicate and nice.
It's really well designed. Everything about it is just well crafted.
A pretty unique song. Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny Resnick. If I got to tell you, if your career only consisted of writing Iris and Name, you're good.
You're good.
You're
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
You don't have to do anything else.
Go Bills.
Go Bills. And speaking of names, my name is Johnny. Johnny Danger. Oh, that's what happens when you get cocky.
Yeah. Can't win them all.
No.
It's because those geese were busting my balls. I had to show them up.
What's that in Happy Gilmore? That clown.
Remember
He's really getting to me.
the last time we played Hiawatha on 2, that one goose that had like babies was like ready to fight me.
Yeah.
It had this look in his eyes like, you better back off, mother effer. I scared the shit out of
Right,
him.
and you were carrying like an iron
I know.
club.
I would have lost that fight even with the iron. If those, it's like those things online now where they're like, what would win 100 dudes or one gorilla?
Bear. Oh, they have the gorilla.
And it was like, what would win Jesse Wheeler with a 7-iron
Or a pissed
like
off
30
mother
pissed
goose.
off geese? Probably the geese. Here you go.
I'd say one mother goose.
Oh yeah, don't mess with a mother.
She hated your guts.
Yeah.
That is
Not
a line
good.
drive to shallow left field.
So you know how we started the whole Coors Banquet beer bit based on the billboard that was on my way into work. Something that put a smile on my face every day as I drove by it. Great way to start the day. Just a great, fantastic billboard that just gave me a chuckle every day, to be honest with you.
It made you feel like you had to go into work and earn it.
Exactly. So I
inspiring.
noticed at the beginning of last week, it was either I think it was end of last week, the sign's gone. We took it down. And talk about tremendous disappointment for me. And in its place is a goddamn Miller Lite sign.
Wow.
So the Miller Lite took out the Coors Banquet.
that
which is
won't be
total
making an appearance on the
bullshit. And the
show.
Miller Lite sign, what's even worse about it is it says 2 sentences: great taste, 96 calories. Now 50% of that is 100% patently false. And we know which part of it. It's the non-scientific bullshit part. So all I gotta say, Coors, is next move is yours.
Yeah, you can't let Miller Lite steal your thunder
No
like
shit.
that.
Come on, man.
All right, guys. Well, that was a hoot, wasn't it? We'll have to do that again. Thanks for tuning in.
Like, share, and subscribe.
We'll see you next week.
Be good.
Cheers.
Cheers.